shut up and shoot.
Hi, here we go.
Straight Shooter Coffee, the official coffee of Therapy Range. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Therapy Range. Therapy comes in many different forms, and today's form comes in canning pickles. But to begin this process, you've got to have a clean kitchen. And the kitchen's not clean yet, so... Alright, the kitchen is now clean. Now we can take that there pile of cucumbers and turn them into pickles. So I got to get the knife out and the cutting board, and we're going to start chop, chop, chop. Alright, the cucumbers are all cut up. I'm going to get my jars together now, and then we'll get our hot water bath going and start getting the brine ready. Yeah, I think we're going to do about 12, 13 jars of pickles tonight. So, well, probably 10 jars of pickles and a couple jars of sweet habanero peppers. Yeah. That's going to be good stuff. For all you guys that like to punish yourself, though. I'm not into the hot stuff, but yeah. In a minute. Stand by. Cucumbers are cut. Jars are ready. I got a tablespoon of ground garlic in each one of them. And then I got my 2 jars back here that are going to be the hot sweet peppers. Now it's time to put together our brine. So the recipe calls for, 7 cups of sugar and 6 3/4 cups vinegar. We're going to do that right now. And then, yeah. All right.
Purple hair, had 7 vaccines, logs onto Twitter, and what does he see? Right-wingers back from suspended accounts. He panics and screams and he starts freaking out. Run to your safe spaces and be afraid. Elon just took over Twitter today. Let's shut down the left wing, let's hear from the right. 10,000 accounts back in business tonight. We're all sick and tired of communist punks working for Disney and CNN Plus. So take off your mask, go jump on a flat, and smile at those snowflakes who took all your rights. Run to your safe spaces and be afraid. Elon just took over Twitter today. Let's shut down the left wing, let's hear from the right. 10,000 accounts back in business tonight. Now all of you liberals repeat after me. Say Elon's my daddy and I love free speech. Now all of you liberals repeat after me. Say Elon's my daddy and I love free speech. The good people won, now it's time to dance. The red wave is coming, they're pissing their pants. Let's go uncensored, now we got control. Let's show all the snowflakes who's running this show. Run to your safe spaces and be afraid. Elon just took over Twitter today. Let's shut down the left wing, let's hear from the right. 10,000 accounts back in business tonight. All of you liberals repeat after me. Say Elon's my daddy and I love free speech. Now all of you liberals repeat after me. Say Elon's my daddy and I love free speech.
Alright, so we got the hot bath filling up. We're going to put that on the stove here in just a minute and get the water getting hot. I'm going to take the jars that I've got. Once I get the jars packed up, I'm going to put the jars in the hot bath while they're sitting on the stove, but I'm going to suspend the basket. As you can see, the basket will hang. So I'm going to put the basket in there hanging, set the jars in above it, and let the steam off of the water bring the jars up to temperature prior to putting the brine in. So we've got the sugar and vinegar in the brine, and this... Ancient Chinese secret. In goes the good stuff. We'll bring that up to just below a boil, keeping it good and stirred. I got my lid sterilizing over there, and I'll be back when it gets time to start filling the jars with brine. Alright, so we got the first 7 jars packed. They're in the canner. They're going to go in for 10 minutes is the time you're supposed to pressure cook pints. I'm going to go ahead and give them 11 because I really want to make sure everything's sealed up good. I'm selling a lot of these jars, so I want to make sure that everything that we can from here on out gets sealed up nice and tight. That way there's no problems with leakage or botulism or any kind of crazy shit like that. Pickles have such a high acid content that it's really hard for any kind of bacteria to grow in it, but still, when you're selling the shit, you want to make sure that it's right. So I'm going to get it covered up, get the timer started, and yeah, I'll see you when they come out. Alright, so they've hot bathed now for the full 11 minutes. I even let them go just a little bit over that. I'm going to use our canning tongs here to get these out because they're super duper hot. I would recommend to normally just let the pressure or the hot bather cool down and take the jars out after they're cool, but I've got a bunch more jars to can, so we're going to go ahead and get these bad boys out of here so I can go ahead and get the rest of my jars filled with brine and get them canned up and go on to something bigger and better. I got editing to do. Otherwise, I can't get this video out in a timely fashion. So, if you're interested in Paul's Perfect Pickles, hit me up, shoot me a comment, message me, something or other, email me. We'll figure out how to get them to you. If you're local, it's easy. If you're from out of state or out of town, it's a little more challenging due to shipping reasons. But, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, live your life to the fullest because anything less is an injustice to yourself and every single person around you. Grow your own food. There's nothing to it but to do it. Stay free, America. It's time to shut up and shoot.
Hi, here we go.